Well, my sources tell me that Roger has arrived in Orlando at the airport, so he did believe what Yo and I said, and he'd be curious enough now to come all the way here to find out for himself. So that'd be good. But I think he's going to be really upset when he takes his return flight back because I know for a fact he be gonna find things in that hotel room at the Hilton that he ain't gonna be liking. I know that's right.
Oh, Charisse, I hope that it is all a mistake. I mean, what if my husband and your sister are together? I mean, I don't know if I could ever forgive him. I mean, I know we need to prove something to Roger so he believes and gets Chanel out of town, but what does that leave for me?
Well, I don't know. That'd be up to Yo. I can't make those decisions for Yo. My husband was having flings left and right when I found out about the most recent one, namely Karen, and, well, her lovely mother Moonbeam, who still be in town, and I got something to say about that in a second. Then that was the end of the marriage. I never knew about Tiffany and her little brat that decided to gross us with her presence today. And why don't Yo tell me why Yo brought her over here?
Well, Charisse, I thought it was very important. I mean, you want to make a very good impression with Uncle Roger, and if Uncle Roger sees his lovely niece and you with his niece, then he will think you're more maternal and a wonderful person.
First of all, I don't give a rat's behind what Roger thinks of me. He hates my guts. He thinks I am the most classless person in this family. He'd be mortified. And do yo think he's gonna be caring a thing about this kid? This kid ain't even mine. I mean, there ain't no Uncle Roger because, hello, that ain't his niece. She be Tiffany and Shotgun Red's. She be a step-niece and he be an in-law, so she be a step-niece-in-law. That ain't nothing. So, yo, best keep your mouth shut today and not swing into action or do anything to irritate me. And creepy laughter is part of irritating me. I hold yo responsible if she does something she ain't supposed to do. I know that's right.
Charisse, I don't mean to interfere in everything. I mean, I want to find out the truth about all these things just as much as you do, but I mean, Monica can't be roaming the world by herself.
I don't see why not. I mean, there'd be a pool over there she can play in, even though she don't know how to swim, and I think she should take advantage of it. It's very hot weather lately.
Oh, Charisse, how terrible. You know that she could drown.
Well, I think that just like a dog, she would learn by instinct how to swim.
No. You have to teach a child to swim. How did you learn to swim?
I used rafts and I never went over my head and I still don't, so it ain't really an issue for me.
Oh, Charisse, it's terrible. But I wanted to ask you about this lovely vase. Where did you get it? I mean, it's so beautiful. I just saw it here on the table. It looks like it's from Shannon, Ireland. How wonderful. Where did you get it?
Well, actually, that be a gift from Moonbeam. She still be a little bit confused about my relationship with her lovely daughter Karen.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. She brought you a vase. Or I guess if it's a classy vase, you call it a vase, so it's a vase. It's very pretty.
Yes, it's lovely. But the thing is, she don't know the whole thing about half-wit in me.
But that's half moon.
Oh, yeah, whatever, half moon. I mean, I said something to her when she be here, but she didn't be listening about, having a fling with my husband, getting herself knocked up. So, I don't know, I can't make it no more damn clear to her, but I don't need to worry about her right now. She be at the hospital with half-wit, half-moon, Karen, whatever her name is. God, I can't keep anybody straight anymore. So, right now, we concentrate on Roger. I know he be here soon, because he probably be flooring his car to get here from Orlando, and it shouldn't be taking that long, so my guess is he be coming real soon. But yes, that vase is beautiful, and I'm gonna make damn sure that my honky employer doesn't see it and put it with his stuff and put some flowers in it and then take it over and hope I forget about it. It's going in my damn room. I know that's right. So, Linda, I appreciate you being here as my backup, not appreciating the other guest. And let me tell y'all one thing, honey. If yo touch my gummy bears and try to eat them and I see, you'll be going swimming. If you know what I'm saying.
I love gummy bears.
Well, yo ain't gonna be having any. First of all, it'd be before your dinner, and second of all, they be mine. So, Linda, what else do y'all want to talk about as far as when we get to the hotel room and we actually see, and I know we're gonna be seeing, and we see some misbehaving from my sister and your husband.
Oh, I'm so devastated, Charisse. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. I mean, I can't believe that after I threatened Felipe with divorce and taking everything, that Chanel would be that much of a temptation to him, that she would continue with this sleazy affair. I mean, I know that once I said this about Ju before I knew the truth, but your sister, I mean, she's a hussy! A hussy! And I don't like hussies. When you are married to a man, you expect monogamy, and I will not tolerate anything more from some hussy. So, yes, I will deal with her and him if we find out what we find out at the Hilton, and oh no, I pray we don't. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, did you hear that?
Yes, that be the doorbell.
Oh, let me go get the door. I will answer it. I mean, I know you are the housekeeper, but you sit here and think about what you want for your plan of action.
Plan of action? I mean, I ain't some hit woman. This ain't a mafia, I'm not gonna knock him off with my gun. The plan of action is to try to get him to listen to reason and sit himself down and shut his mouth for once and listen to what I got to say and believe it.
Oh, I think he must, or he wouldn't come all the way here, but we don't want to keep him waiting. I'll go get the door.
Oh, let him sit there and wait. He's so snooty and obnoxious. Let him just sit there for 10 minutes for all I care.
Oh, no. He might leave and think he has the wrong house, so I will go. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone.
Oh, that woman just loves drama. She'd be the biggest drama queen going. And I got news for her. Her husband is still with my sister. There ain't no way that ain't the case.
Oh, Charisse, you didn't tell me or show me pictures of how handsome your brother-in-law Roger is.
Hello, Charisse.
Hello, Roger. How are you doing today, and how was your trip?
My trip was absolutely abominable. I can't believe the American flights, how horrible they were. The turbulence was just inexcusable.
Oh, well, I'd be so sorry. What airline were you taking? Let me guess. American?
Of course, I much prefer the British Airways, but I took the American because it was quicker and I wanted to find out for sure exactly what you have been talking about. And I have to say, I owe you a huge apology, if not more than one.
Yes, I'd be kind of in shock. As far as I'd be concerned, you owe me 100 million apologies for the things you've said about me behind my back and to my face, including at your wedding years back. But what apology do you want to give me this time? Because my ears be open, honey.
Well, I always thought you were trash, and I think I've said that to my sister and to my mother and all of my family when they came to the wedding and saw what you looked like and how you behaved. But I think I'm able to put all of that aside because, well, you've made a lot more of yourself than I thought. I can't believe that you've come this far.
Oh, you mean a YouTube celebrity? I know. My followers just love me, honey. They do. And of course they should, because I'd be wonderful. But yes, thank you so much for the pat on the back.
No, my dear, I'm not talking about your podcast. I've never seen it and I don't really care. I'm talking about your home. You and Shotgun Red, for the two people that you are, have certainly, well, you've done quite well. I can't believe that with your salaries that you could afford something. I mean, I'm looking out right now at the pool and the hot tub, and it certainly is inviting me.
Oh, you didn't bring your bathing suit. That's okay. We are very open-minded and liberal here, so you can swim with no clothes on if you want.
Do y'all mind?
Well, I thought I'd give it a chance, a little try.
Oh, your friend is just charming, Charisse. She's just absolutely charming. She's just lovely, and I just love her dress. I'm surprised that she'd be someone you'd be friendly with, but getting back to the house, it's just lovely, and you and Shotgun Red, I mean, I hope that you're going to be the one that keeps it, and that it's not going to be gotten rid of in the divorce.
No, neither one of us is getting this house in the divorce.
Oh, that's awful. I guess that you have to sell the place and split the money since you obviously bought this together since being married, so, oh, what a shame that you can't afford to buy him out.
I don't need to buy him out. This ain't my house. This be my honky employer's house. My sister didn't even tell Yo nothing about what I'm doing here in all this time?
No, other than your little YouTube podcast trying to get attention, I don't remember her telling me anything.
Well, I be the housekeeper here, so there be no house to sell. So if you'll be impressed by this house, and that's why you're being complimentary, you'll be wrong.
Oh. Oh, then I suppose I retract everything I just said. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this is not your house. I just assumed.
Well, when you assume, you make a you-know-what out of you and Yo and me, so don't be doing that. No, this ain't my house, and we ain't here to talk about my money or you schmoozing up to me because Yo think I've got money. Yo got enough of your own, from what I understand, flying in here to Orlando on your private jet. We be here to talk about your wife. And now that Yo be here, Yo and I can go, if Yo wants, and see her at the Hilton Hotel, because I know she be there.
Well, I did call, as you suggested, and there is a reservation at the place, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, you could be up to something again for ratings.
No, I ain't doing nothing for ratings. Would you please tell him?
Oh, no, she's not. I mean, I'm very upset with my husband, and I can't believe he would do this to me. I mean, after all these years, and I have a beautiful plantation that I own, and I just don't understand.
I don't understand either. You're just absolutely lovely. You're beautiful and warm and, you're stunning. So I don't understand what kind of a fool he could be. This is a lovely vase behind me, Charisse. I wanted to let you know. I saw that when I came in.
Yes, well, be impressed by that, because that be mine. Unlike the house, that be mine. It be a gift.
Well, it's just lovely. It looks like it came from Ireland, from the UK, so it's a quality piece, I must say.
Oh, he is very funny, Charisse.
Oh yeah, he be a barrel of laughs. And well, I guess I'm required, out of common courtesy, which I do have, which I know you don't believe it. This be my stepdaughter. Her name be Monica, and those be my gummy bears. Would you like a gummy bear?
No, thank you. I've given them up for Lent.
Lent be over.
I'm giving it up for next Lent, then. Charisse, let's not be stalling. I don't need food, I don't need candy, I don't need a quaint little hamburger and french fries on your George Foreman grill that I passed in the kitchen. I'm simply here to find out more about my wife and then return with her to the UK without further ado.
Well, I understand. We can get going right away. Don't you got nothing to say about my beautiful stepdaughter?
Yes, she's charming. She looks a lot like Shotgun Red. I can tell she's not yours. Who was the mother of this child?
Oh, some bimbo from a greasy spoon diner that was living as my roommate, and I didn't know that this be going on behind my back. But see, when my husband cheats on me, he get a divorce. The papers be signed. I filed them yesterday, so we are in the process of getting out of the marriage. Yo, on the other hand, since Yo have all kinds of money, Yo would have to buy my sister off. So I don't know if Yo gonna have no self-esteem and allow her to make a fool out of Yo and stay married to her because Yo don't want to give her 50%, or what Yo gonna do. But that be your problem. So as Yo put it, without further ado, why don't we get going, and then you can see for yourself what we find. And honey child, Yo ain't gonna be happy, and Yo can stay here. And I counted the number of gummy bears in that bag, and if I even see one missing, well, Yo gonna be in the pool so fast your head can spin. I know that's right. I can't believe this kid even be here. She need to be in an orphanage. Do you understand English? I know that Yo don't say a whole lot.